Man, yes, please send me that link.
Yeah, let me. I'll send it.
That is tight.
Yeah!
I remember wrestling is really amazing right now for anybody that listens to this and likes wrestling. They have no audience right now, so it seems it's like watching them do some sort of play. So like it's you hear them doing the lines, and it's all this silence. I know some people have played this before, but if you haven't heard this before, I'm gonna play something for you right now. This is when Stone Cold Steve Austin coming out to his theme song. There's absolutely no audience there at all. I'm gonna send this link to the chat right now, and it's like, and he's coming out there. It's really surreal to watch it.
Oh yeah, I sent you that Macho Man Randy Savage link.
Word. Because it's like, I kind of hadn't been watching wrestling for a while, and I was just trying to check it out because I heard that they were still going through with it, and I was like, oh, it's kind of badass. They're just like, the show must go on.
It's an empty building.
Here we go.
No
audience.
Wherever you are, I want to declare that from here on out,
It's kind of like when they do the backstage
16th day of
stuff.
March
Yeah.
is a national holiday.
All right.
If you want to know what 316 Day is all about, give me a hell yeah. I said,
Point the camera
if you
into the
wanna
empty
know what
audience.
316 Day is all
Nobody
about,
out there.
They're acknowledging it
hell yeah.
full on.
Hell yeah!
One dude.
Oh, he didn't like that.
What?
I said,
Hell yeah! Thank you for the enthusiasm, Byron. I appreciate that very much. 316 Day is when someone gives you a load of crap.
So weird.
You give it back to them by simply giving them a certain hand gesture with one finger.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
what?
Oh, Byron, have we decided to join in? Are you rating me? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah.
This
Thank
is
you very much
weird.
for
Anyway,
that.
it's
This is
super
whoa.
duper weird. It's like some crazy Shakespearean thing. Like, check this out. I'll put another one on.
Oh, shit, yeah.
You know who that is.
Oh, I know who
coming
this
out.
is.
This beat is so tight.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the
that-
16-time world champion, John Cena.
Cheers. It's my birthday, y'all. Me and James about to take a little shot. You know what I'm saying? Hey. Gabe, get some headphones. Get some headphones right now. All right, fast forward a little bit.
Questions. The first one is
I'm gonna fast forward so the two can talk.
Gruesome.
Here we go.
And it is going to be uncomfortable.
All right.
said on a number of occasions that this caused the downward spiral in his life and really gave birth to the Fiend.
The reason I took Bray Wyatt's challenge at WrestleMania
The
is
silence.
so I can take Bray Wyatt out of the equation. Michael Cole, this ain't going to be a WrestleMania match to steal the show. It's going to be physical, it is going to be gruesome, and it is going to be uncomfortable to watch.
Yeah.
But this WrestleMania
Absolutely.
match
Yeah,
is going
very
to accomplish what should
uncomfortable.
have happened 6 years ago.
6 years ago.
Ending the existence of the most overhyped, overvalued, overprivileged.
What up, Danny? I see you in the
WWE
chat. What
superstar
up?
in existence.
Oh, some guy's got his own mic coming from the back. Now it's like a play.
Holy
Like
cow, John.
that's like
That is seriously
Phantom of the
stuff,
Opera.
Man. I got my attention.
this guy's coming from out of the audience.
And just
There's
so you
no
know-
one there except him.
I'm really glad you're here. Even though you're saying some really mean and
get into the
hateful
drama.
stuff about me,
Yeah.
it's good to see you again, John.
This guy's fake
Wait,
laughing.
who is this guy?
Some
Look
other
at you.
wrestler.
Look at you. You're doing great, man. You're a big Hollywood star
You know what?
now.
That's
You got big
WWE
muscles
that
still.
ain't got their
You
pop
got
filter shit
beautiful
right on their
girlfriends
microphones.
on tap.
Oh, yeah,
Their
that guy.
plosives are fucking
Most of
going
us can't
crazy.
even imagine
Crazy in
what
there.
it must be like to be John
Popping
Cena
them
for
peas.
just
Popping them
one
peas.
day.
Popping them peas.
But you do have me all wrong, John.
I'm just saying,
It's like-
WWE, look what I could do for you.
I'm not sick. You are.
Well, this is like a monologue he's just going into.
Is he
Why you
talking
came
about
here,
COVID?
John.
I don't know what he's talking about.
And I know why you can't say no.
You down with the sickness?
You don't really think we think that you care about the future, do we? I mean, John Cena cares about John
All right,
Cena.
thank you.
All right, y'all. If you really I would say, really sit down on YouTube and chill for a second, and you can watch some giants doing community theater, like doing some weird play, nobody there.
Yeah,
It's amazing.
it's awful. It's terrible.
It's definitely terrible.
This whole thing, I see this and how they're like struggling through this. I see the late night shows and all that stuff, and then I go watch a YouTube channel like Superhuman, and it's like a dude jumping onto garbage in his backyard, and it's way more entertaining than anything that any professional is doing right now.
Those dudes all became professionals. Those backyard wrestler dudes.
Yeah,
they all kind of got into the game.
I kind of want to know what Superhuman is doing during COVID.
You should look into it, man. They're probably in the backyard hurting themselves. if he can still walk,
Oh,
he's
of course he can walk.
doing that crazy stuff. Man, speaking of that, being inside all the time. Me and you were talking about food. Like we always talk about food on this show.
That's right.
So James is, if y'all don't know, has lost mad weight. I've lost a bunch of weight too, but James hasn't lost. How much weight have you lost in the last 6 months? You would say
Like 30, or actually like shit, almost 40 pounds.
Wow,
now.
man! Congratulations, dude.
Yeah.
I've done about the same. Probably a little. I've been going a little longer than that, but about at the same clip. And we're both starting to get addicted to the results. You're
Yeah.
talking about
Yeah.
how some are eating habits. Like I don't think we're ever going to go back, man.
I've totally adapted
Yeah.
to just eating on this diet.
Yeah,
you know,
just chilling.
not like crazy on, you know what I mean? But
Yeah. When I went and got emergency food, I kind of threw a bunch of stuff into the fridge that I don't normally have in the house because I didn't know when we were going to be able to get back to the grocery store. So I was putting so there's like a lot more bread stuff that I would normally not have, and a lot more, just carbs in general. But now, since we kind of see how it's unfolding, let's go like, fresh vegetables as much as possible, as long as they're still available, and then some other stuff. But we were just talking about how we're just trying to get all the way down once in our lives.
yeah,
All the way sexy.
Yeah, I had a goal, and I was like, I'm realizing the first goal I set, I'm going to get to way quicker than I thought I was.
Uh-huh.
So now I'm like, well, let's just set another goal. And then, so I think it's just, my goal now is just get to like the weight I was in high school and try to get lower than that.
Oh, man.
If I can do that.
I wish I remembered that
I'm
weight.
getting closer to that than I thought I would get already. So
Right.
fuck it. I'm trying to go as much as I can before I have to start exercising, because I'm doing this all with diet.
Oh, yeah.
And dude, I most of it is I don't eat anything. As long as you're hungry most of the time, you're losing weight.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
caloric deficit.
yeah, you could, but I mean that doesn't mean that you're like healthy. You still, the things that you eat have to be good for you, but
Right.
and have to give you everything, all the nutrients you need. But yeah, like I have a cup of coffee. I have butter coffee with either. Sometimes I'll put a little bit of coconut oil in it too,
Nice.
and then whip it up. With like a electric mixer.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what gets the butter into it evenly.
Yeah.
And then
Emulsify.
since I'm like basically not eating any carbs almost, you're being very, very low carbs, it's fine for me to eat that much fat.
Right.
And I'll drink that, and I'll have a protein bar.
Wow.
And that'll be all like that's all I've eaten today.
Man.
Until now, and then it's like 7:00 now. Then I'll make dinner, which probably tonight I'll have not Brussels sprouts, asparagus.
I have some in the fridge.
Asparagus and pork loin.
Oh, that sounds good.
Yeah, so mainly I'm eating greens. I have to eat green vegetables and meat. Nuts are fine.
Yeah.
Certain nuts are better than other ones.
Ha
It's keto, but yeah, you don't have to eat bacon all the time. Like that's not the right way to do that
fat.
shit.
That's saturated fat.
Yeah.
But I think you touched on something that I think has been the saving grace and what has made me have a complete lifestyle change is to get obsessed with the things I do like that are good.
Yes.
Like really, really getting into loving whatever it is I'm cooking and I'm having.
Yeah, man.
It doesn't matter if it's not normally what I would want. It's like, hey, I should never eat macaroni and cheese like 4 times a week. And I look back on like old habits, and it seems impossible. I was like, eating mac and cheese 4 times a week.
Yeah.
I had like in a week, I had like 2 meatball subs and a Philly cheesesteak all in a week.
Yeah,
and it was all probably at 2 a.m. You know what I mean?
It's also about habits and what you do.
Yeah.
With when you're in those situations, because being here now, I've actually I've lost more weight since this whole everybody staying in started. Because first of all, I'm not going out and drinking and then subsequently eating something, or maybe not, or my drinking I start drinking more bourbon and stuff and things that are like way sugary.
Right.
So I'm not doing that. I'm not going out to eat at all.
Right.
And when I do go out to eat, we got to talk about Taco Bell in a minute.
Yeah.
I got that written down. But anyway,
okay.
So yeah, it's better. And so instead of going to the store and getting, I get what I need to eat, but I haven't been like, I need survival food or whatever.
No.
I do survival food in my fucking diet. You know what I do?
Right.
I buy a bunch of peanut butter. I buy a bunch of protein bars. I get almond milk. It doesn't go bad, like shit like that. And I get meat, but also I don't have to eat meat and that shit all like meat.
Of course
not. Freeze.
No.
And it's just so I just get vegetables, and that's the luxury.
You know what? It's like the stuff that I don't really want to have in my diet is what I got is the survival stuff because I'm never going to touch it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like trying to put some food in the cabinets. This is getting into our trash tech info section.
Yeah.
It's like doomsday prepper style food that doesn't go bad, period.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That I don't really want.
Well,
it's in the house, And,
you ever fuck with MREs before?
Yeah, I don't really care for that kind of stuff. Do you?
Survival food, because it's like ultra high calorie.
It is. It's kind of like getting protein bars, though. It's kind of like buying protein bars.
Yeah. But the difference is, the thing is, the MREs are super high calorie, high carb, high everything.
Everything.
Because you may not get to eat again for a long time.
Right, yeah.
I'm not talking about nutrition bars that are have low carb, high protein.
No.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about diet bars.
I know what you're talking about,
But but that stuff.
I'm not trying to go there. I feel like we're not going to end up there. But just putting some, this is the first time you ever have to actually think about, what if we can't go to the store? That never even crossed anybody's mind in a real way. It's like, what if you can't go to the store? Is there anything that, can I live in this place?
I mean, I already started garden stuff this year.
So anyway, all that stuff's so bad for you, so I just put it in the back of the cabinet to not be seen later day.
Yeah, I mean, there's stuff in case something really bad happens.
Of course.
But it's just like, man, fuck it. If I'm already kind of starving, let's just
go hunt.
Well, I mean, let's lose some weight while we're at it.
Son, man, you already know how it's going to go down if we, a social distance fist bump.
Yeah.
If it went down social, man, I know how to butcher, man.
I know how to
you know how to
do
butcher,
stuff.
too.
Yeah.
I know
how to cut up
if
animals.
It went down to it, you know where I'm going?
Where?
Bird Park. Geese.
Hey, man,
bro,
I'm going to tell you a story.
Geese.
I'm going to tell you a story right now because it happened so long ago. It happened so long ago. I think it's
Apocalypse. Y'all better watch out, Geese.
I think it's past statute of limitations. So back, I think this is it's pre-2010. I think this is 2006, 2005. I had this buddy that worked at a sushi restaurant, and him and one of the other cooks there were going through Bird Park on the way to work.
Yeah.
And the other cook was driving, and my friend was in the passenger seat. And they were going through Bird Park, and one of those really big, flocks of geese, takes off, right in front of them, while they're driving, kind of out of nowhere. And they clip one on the side of the car and kill it. And the guy driving freaks out because if you kill one, it's a super huge fucking
it's like
fine.
A crime.
So it was I think it was really early in the morning, on the way to go into prep. So nobody saw it. So the guy gets out of the car, throws it in his trunk, and dips. Okay, so I would go to the restaurant to just say what's up and hang out because they like sometimes they had like DJs there and music, and I would like set up sound equipment for them and like hang out and drink and shit. So I went in there just to get some lunch,